What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
On this episode of Guy Code, we reveal the secret code to male bonding, male initiation into manliness, and the importance of a man cave.
Like for me and my friends, male bonding is like us connecting over music.
What is a soulmate? Is it a fact of existence or just a myth? Is there one for everyone? I mean, how do you identify your soulmate when you finally meet them?
It's just they might meet a certain criteria that you already have pinned down, but does that really mean they're your soulmate?
Growing older. Should we be sober or happy on our birthdays? What are the basic responsibilities that come with getting older? Why is it so hard to embrace? But first, let's check the codes for male bonding. How essential is it? I mean, is it an initiation into manhood or what?
Male bonding is when you have a male friend you can rely on, not the type that gossips though.
Male bonding is two guys syncing, two guys connecting.
What are you talking about, bro?
Like for me and my friends, male bonding is like us connecting over music.
Okay. That's alright.
Or the process of a man and another man just enjoying guy time.
And had same interests. How they spend time together, how they unwind and dwine with themselves. Just like a girls' night out.
It's like me and my guys going to chill and have a talk over drinks and some slight food.
The agreement of two men or more for friendship, for partnership.
The bonding is literally just having people that have your back. You guys just kick back.
That's how you live now.
Guess what? Amina just told me we're having a baby.
Word?
Give me some more.
I'm not mad at you anymore, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Well, lunch on you right now.
Lunch, drinks, everything. I got you.
So oddly, male bonding isn't always the conversation of good news to a guy. Oftentimes, it's like having a heart-to-heart with a gentleman, and y'all can talk about stuff that is like problems that you guys are probably facing on a regular basis. That's male bonding. And then on the other side of it, it's like, it could be gamers. Like, I can have my headphones on, my homie can have his headphones on, and we just talking crap back and forth. But that's in some oddly form that's bonding to us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, I guess you could say it's like a little, it's like
iron
a
sharpens iron.
Iron sharpens iron. Thank you. Yeah, it's like iron sharpens iron, basically.
Okay, so it's essential.
Essential is male bonding. Always good if you can get somebody that can connect and understand you because you are alike.
When people promise they won't tell anyone a secret, their best friend usually doesn't count as anyone.
How do women feel about bromance? I mean, we don't have a problem with it, except it is the man that we are in a relationship with, and all he does is have bromance with his friends, and then he doesn't remember to call. You know, his phone is switched off, he gets home f***ed up. His friends are like bad influences because they're always around women. And then we begin to feel a certain type of way.
Women get jealous about everything in life. So they get jealous about male bonding as well.
For example, if I'm a married woman, I don't want my husband to be male bonding with guys that see bachelors. Like, what is he supposed to pick from that?
Even when we 19, boys will be flexing for life.
Okay, let me piggyback off of it. I feel like me being a married woman, who your friends, who your husband has as friends will in some way counsel him. You know, because that will be the person that he speaks to. So if your husband is the only married man in a group of single guys who has no desire to settle down or be married at all, there's a conflict. There will be a problem. I feel like when me and you first got married, we were one of the first amongst our, especially our friend groups, but amongst our like class who got married. We got married young. We got married 2-3 years after our high school graduation while I was in college.
It's crazy.
So I feel like a lot of our friends, you know, they took that as a sign, oh, they too grown. So they fell off.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and as we continue to grow in our marriage, we found ourselves being surrounded by good married couples. Yeah. So we didn't really have that problem. But I feel like there will be conflicts if your husband, all of his friends are single. or most of his friends are single. So he gotta be surrounded by people who are married or who's on the same like wavelength.
No, that makes total sense. And when she says fall off, that doesn't mean that they're doing bad. That just means that, like you was mentioning earlier, the conversation don't hit the same no more because 9 times out of 10, what came as a download to me earlier as marriage probably was not a download for them yet. They still probably want to do bachelor. They still probably want to chase a different dream. They still want to be in certain areas that don't require for a married man to be in. In most cases where other married men ain't going to even be in. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
But hold up, wait a minute, because I like the married friends. Okay, yes, let's go to the country club. Yes, let's go to the business meeting. Let's go do different things. I'm not saying that the bachelors don't do that. I'm just saying to have friends who understand, like, hey, I'm not going to do this because this will be disrespectful to my marriage, or this will be disrespectful to the serious relationship that I'm in.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I think more so it's like, what is the core activity for you? Because when you pull away from that activity just to be, bonding with your homie or whatnot, eventually you go back to that core lifestyle that you want to get in, and you be like, okay, bro, I'm about to hit this, are you down now? Type stuff, and it almost kind of, causes a disagreement because you're like, no, I'm not trying to move like that right now, bro.
Stay out all night till the sun
and then he, this, that, and the third type,
No, I don't want that. Secondly, I don't want too much male bonding. I mean, if you're always going to be with your guys every time, because I still have gone to marry your guys. I am the one. And thirdly, if you're going to do male bonding, can you just be checking up on me?
How do men usually settle issues with each other? Some people say, we'll rack it out. And when we rack it out, we'll have a beer.
Nobody ever wants to get down to blows, but sometimes it's needed. 1 or 2 slaps, reset your brains.
How men settle beef with each other? No legs, man. That's slow, man. This thing, if they do this thing, don't worry, you're forgiven.
The difference between male and female bonding.
Lord.
In general, you guys bond over like going to the spa.
Oh, definitely.
It's more like beauty.
It's softer.
Probably call your guy like, okay, listen, I have this gist for you. Let's catch up and discuss over drinks. Or maybe business, but with women, like there's a lot of gossip involved. Oh, so how's Tunde? And so how's that Femi guy?
I think that with women, sometimes it's a little bit deeper. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's more on an emotional level, in the sense that we can tell each other everything, have shoulders to cry on. It's a lot deeper secrets.
You can have a girl say, my best friend for 8 years. And one small thing destroys 8 years. Why you can have a guy say, oh, that's my guy. We might not even see we've been friends for 15 years. We might not see all the time, but when we see, that's it. We talk about the 15 years we've not seen.
Even when it's emotional, it's always still on the surface level. There's teasing involved because you have to be a man, which is why it's harder when girls fight, because I've told you my whole soul, and now we have a problem.
What you guys usually talk about when you're bonding? You talk about women. They talk about business, they talk about cars, they talk about whatever they like, whatever is their favorite, whatever they share in common, they discuss.
What do men talk about when bonding? That's a secret. I can't tell you that. How many guys would be so angry at me? You wanted to break the TV?
When men are having drinks together, you talk about who they it.
Yeah.
And then who's a wife material and who is not.
We live in a world where it's easier to get good internet connection than a good human connection. But really, is there a soulmate for everyone out there?
Soulmate, by definition, is that one person that you think that is predestined for you.
They can fight 100 billion times, but they still come back together.
If someone steals your partner, they probably did you a favor. How do you know for sure that you are your soulmate's soulmate?
How do you identify a soulmate? I don't think there's really a way you identify soulmates.
When you feel very comfortable around the person, when you feel free to talk to the person, when you can confide in the person.
I think when you see that sign, that person could be your soulmate, or that person has used calabash. And they're calling you from the village. So.
Stop that nonsense. Leave him alone, Kalishika. Sucking his blood.
Most times in the first meeting, man, this person is special to me. This person gives me a kind of vibe that I don't get on a daily basis.
I think that the chances of finding your soulmate online are very slim. I mean, you can, it's a possibility. But if you put the ratio, bro, it's like pictures are pictures. You know what I'm saying? Everybody puts up their best foot forward. I'm not going to put a picture of myself looking crazy online.
But you can find your soulmate on Facebook. I don't know about Twitter. But Facebook.
Someone may be in my DM right now. Hold on, where's my phone? Let me check my DM real quick. all those DMs that I haven't responded to.
That might be your actual soulmate. So go for it. I mean, if the vibe is right.
Honestly, I have seen a lot of Instagram couples, like people who are like, you know, big Instagrammers today.
Yeah.
Who they met through the DMs.
Straight up.
It's not all the way, you know, far-fetched. It's a possibility.
Good answer. I think when it comes to like that internal stuff, soul ties and all that stuff, you can never put a point. You know, you can't put your finger on what it is, what a soulmate is for a person, right? But the cliche, I'm gonna call it a cliche because you will hear these lines all the time. Is simply saying that, oh, I felt a spark, right? I feel a pull to this person. I feel comfortable around this person. I can tell this person everything, and I know I am giving them information that's going to be saved and treasured. You get what I'm saying? That type of information. And that loyalty is key. That loyalty is key. You will never have to trip out about a person doing you wrong. Like, that person's there for you. They tied to you for the good reasons and the benefits.
I feel like you know when you met your soulmate.
I think that's it. You see, you can't put your finger on what you know, but you know.
Right, because so many times I tried to leave you alone, child.
That do not mean she's free for on the market. She is totally off market. But
I was talking about. Go ahead.
But yeah, I was gonna say something simple though. But it is that saying that where, you know, if you leave it alone and it comes back to you, then it's supposed to be for you. Type stuff.
Yeah, no, I was saying because we met when we was 14 and 15. You know?
Youngins.
So we went through all of the different phases.
Shoot your shot.
Why can't you find a soulmate online? I mean, if he slides into your DM, and then guys exchange numbers, and before you know it, you guys hook up, and it's working out. What is wrong with that?
You know you're no longer a kid when you see a dessert and think, that's too sweet. How do I maintain being happy despite getting older?
That's something I'm actually looking forward to. I'm not as wise as I am. I was not as wise as I am now a few years ago. So the more I grow old, the more I grow wiser.
That's alright. That's alright.
What does it mean to be getting older? It means that you are aging. And also mentally you're aging, emotionally you're aging. Because it just shows that you have experienced life.
Just a quick one. What it means to be getting older is when you start letting your mind decide and you start letting your body decide. Because when the knees say no, she or he knows they can't make that move no more. I've seen a lot of folk call themselves trying to do a backflip that just didn't. I have moments off camera where I have failed tremendously, y'all. I'm talking about, I ain't busted it up myself. But my body said, no, you can't do that no more, bro. But I still push myself to do it in a way. Yeah, I've done it before plenty of times. But yeah,
no, it's you know, growing up watching your grandmother sit down for too long and then she got to do that pause when she get up to make sure her legs land. I'm there.
Her legs landing correctly. Man, when the bones start popping,
when you start hearing it, gotta go get some WD-40
from. No.
Yeah. Man. Don't worry, I'm going on my runs and my walks.
There you go.
Good.
Big decision.
That's when you know you're getting older.
It solely means you are getting older.
Did you ever wonder why you stopped getting money and birthday cards right around the same age you needed extra cash the most?
Age equal maturity. Nope, age does not equal maturity. Because you see a lot of 30-year-olds behaving like 22 years old. And you see a lot of 22 years old behaving like 30 years old.
So in a perfect world, age should equal maturity. But, you know, there could be a 20-year-old who's more mature, more respectful, more talented than a 40-year-old who's making a clown of himself.
Nigga, you told me not to shave my armpit for 4 months. Nigga, this is the 5th month.
Do women always lie about their real age? Is it harder to find love after 30?
Nope, it's never hard to find love.
Okay, I want to make this quick mention real quick. I feel like age don't equals maturity, situations do. How you handling the situation will tell you, a person, how much you've grown. Period.
Yeah, and you're thinking, definitely you're thinking.
Yeah.
Because a 17-year-old could be growner than a 32-year-old.
All the time.
Okay.
Shave my armpit for 4 months. Nigga, this is the 5th month.
Do women always lie about their real age? Is it harder to find love after 30?
Nope, it's never hard to find love. You can always find love anywhere, any way, anyhow, at any time.
People find love in the club, in strip clubs, in church, walking down the road, supermarkets. You can't put a timeline on love.
Oshomole married by what age now? Find money. Even if you don't find love, find money.
love will come.
I think it's actually easier to find love after 30. Even though that does not mean that you people should come after 30. Okay.
Let's look at classic examples. Hugh Hefner, Richard Branson. I think they found love, you know, in like their 40s. So I guess in your 30s you can find love.
Changes that come with getting older. You get more mature. You get wiser. You are a bit more quiet.
You get more bills. You get more responsibilities.
The older you get, the more your bills increase. Physically, you mature. You age.
The older you get, the more responsibilities, which you can't run away from, you know, because that's what makes you a better person. When you eventually get married, you start your family, you start having kids. Now you're not feeding one spoon, you're feeding as much as you want to have.
What does society expect from older folks? Do people get anxious naturally?
They expect them to be role models to the younger people, give amazing advice, never make any mistakes, wear agbadas and whatever your traditional outfit is, and talk in the deep voice and command people to wash your car.
We want to emulate the kind of lifestyle they live so we can be better people. So to the society, there are examples. Like, okay, I want to be like XYZ.
Any guy that loves watching Super Story in this century, marry him. Is a husband material, still an old person.
How do we survive December in Nigeria? How do we deal with the rush, the fun, the bills? What's the cheat code for surviving December?
I know we don't have snow, but we know I see it.
There's a code to survive in Nigeria. The only code I think you must engage yourself in is just be hardworking.
Hustle, man. With the code in surviving in Nigeria is just to hustle, man. You have to hustle hard and hustle smart at the same time. So it's about hustling hard, real hard, and hustling smart.
You have to be.
Yeah, they say that you had 365 days to get your money. When December come, they gonna know they gonna know.
Wrong. You have to be ready to face your fears. That's the code.
Number one, money. Necessary. Very necessary so that people don't put you down. Two, you gotta be smart.
Soji,
You have to be smart, you have to think fast because you're surrounded by people whose IQs are way up there. Nigerians are one of the most brilliant people in the world.
And there's one code I use, work like prayer doesn't work, and pray like there's no working.
Be hardworking and also be smart at it.
Is that code applicable to December? Yes. For me, December is the time to unwind and just chill. I can literally turn down every job I have in December.
The code applies the most in December because that's the easiest time to be happy. There's parties everywhere, there are events, shows. Everybody is in that bubbly, vibey spirit. So December is the best time to utilize the code even.
Guy code rule number one. Never let things go according to plan because you don't have a plan. Always plan.
How do you get the best deals, especially in December, so you don't get broke? You need to make those calls. You know, find out which of your friends are working on what project. Nigeria is very small. Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody.
By October, early November, you should have gotten everything you need that you think or you already know might cost so much. Get it down. Anything you're doing in December is just going to be as the spirit leads.
I don't think there's really anything anybody can do. I mean, we'll be surviving all this while, and I'm sure we'll still survive even this December. So,
how about that? Just go back, who's spend without looking back? They had a plan. I mean, if you live abroad in any of these countries that have a structure, they plan, they save.
Do they really spend? I mean, I think they just, because trust me, the legit ones, they work hard for their money. Because they don't ball the way we ball in this country.
To him, it might be nothing over there because he's saved for it. That's not in his pocket. That's not all his savings. Should we switch up the way we spend in December? December is very tricky. So if you're a smart person that has noticed this thing over time, if you've aged and you've grown to understand these things, you would know that you have to reserve for January because January is the desert. There is no water, there is no well. Anything you see is just a mirage.
I'm hungry because see your children, they never chop now. It's economic recession. I'm sorry, I'm making endeavor. I'm trying to make. Oh, you shut up your mouth, I'm hungry.
And if you save more before December, you can spend more in December.
I think that you should be wise at the same time because December is going to pass and then January will pass as well and you're going to be broke as
Oh, nice.
To flex in December, you know, and it's good because when you flex, I make more money.
You have a lot of people coming in from abroad, and then you feel the pressure to keep up. What you need to do is, if you want to have that lifestyle, try and save a bit more. Don't spend so much money in September and October. You know, in fact, start in November. Have enough money in December. But a real wise person will keep money for January.
Okay, I'm definitely applying these codes this December in Nigeria.
Okay, so we hear a lot, like, about the continent in December. Nobody's working. Like, I understand, you know, some jobs you gotta work. But everybody taking off for December, the whole month.
They're gonna cut up the comic session.
The whole month.
They're gonna everybody off. Everybody off. It's like almost like Mardi Gras. Ain't nobody trying to be the work.
Mardi Gras.
It's like nobody trying to. Everybody outside.
Definitely. Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm excited for Mardi Gras this year.
Oh Lord.
I trust a girl I met in December. That is a very deep question. Yes, I will, but I don't trust myself. So it's not about the girl, it's about me.
I'm all about vibes. To be fair and to be honest, I know people who met in church.
I don't think there's a difference between meeting a girl in December and meeting a girl any time of the month. I think we put too much of a hype around December, so I think it'll be the same thing.
If it's December, January, you never could tell. That could just be the love of your life. That could be that person that will spark up that, you know, that happiness in you.
It's a wrap.
And now it's time for the Golden Nuggets of Wisdom, which is the ultimate gentleman's code to succeeding and winning at life.
Quality always beats quantity, every time. So remember this when dealing with people. Gentleman's code.
Join us next week.
Heard that, man. We're gonna stop right there. That's the bar. I like that.
I love these episodes. We have not done them in a while, but we are back, and let us know what y'all think about all of these topics. Okay.
Thanks.
All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.